Hello Internet, and welcome to this, a video in which I will tell you the correct pronunciation of this word. But before that, what exactly are we talking about? This word describes a new style of presentation which has been gaining in popularity since 2003 when it was created by Astrid Klein and Mark Dyson. Basically, it's a fast-paced format in which a speaker has 20 slides, each set to automatically move forwards after 20 seconds, leading to a total of 6 minutes 40 seconds available for speakers to make a point. This style is supposedly an antidote to death by PowerPoint presentations, where presenters drone on with slides stuffed full of text. The 20-second limit makes that type of presentation impossible. Which brings me to the pronunciation. Those of you who follow my blog will be aware that I'm not a fan of telling people how they ought to pronounce words, particularly when those words come from other languages. I've argued before that if you want to pronounce words like espresso and croissant in a less than authentic way, then fine, that's entirely your right. After all, they're English words now, and finders keepers. I also noted that whereas people tend to get sniffy about how words from European languages are pronounced, no one really minds when other languages get mangled. For example, no one seems upset in the slightest that this word is pronounced sake instead of the Japanese sake, nor does karaoke lead to the raising of any eyebrows, although the Japanese would say karaoke. So why am I bothered about this word? Well, gentle viewer, the reason is that I've recently come across a few instances of people claiming to know the correct, totally authentic and native Japanese pronunciation of this word. Like this video, for example, which insists the pronunciation is PechaKucha, or this website which authoritatively tells us we should say PechaKucha. Neither of these bears any resemblance to the way that Japanese people pronounce this word. So just how is it pronounced? It's not PechaKucha, nor is it PechaKucha, and Pikachu is definitely not right. No, this word is pronounced, are you ready? PechaKucha, or PechaKucha. All of the syllables, and there are 4 of them, have roughly equal length. Like many Japanese words, the intonation is relatively flat. But why should you believe me? Well, I could tell you that I lived in Japan for 6 years, and I could casually and not at all boastfully add that I passed the top-level Japanese exam in 2004. But really, none of these are convincing reasons. Instead, follow this link and go and listen to recordings of actual Japanese people pronouncing the word. So in short, it doesn't bother me in the slightest how you decide to pronounce this word, in much the same way that it doesn't bother me when my mother asks me if I would like another croissant. What does slightly bother me is people who are getting it wrong, thinking they're getting it right, and telling people who are getting it right that they're getting it wrong. That's wrong, right?